I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you. Here are some keys. They should allow you access to many of the restricted areas in Castle Coral. The painting is all I have left that reminds me of the Count. I spend many a lonely night wishing that the words I speak to it will be heard, and not just fall upon the lifeless pigments and canvas. Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical clues. Chanel and Orgnolf both reside in the private quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors, so they should be easy to find. You may also want to speak to Bitneld, the captain of the guard. He can be found on patrol in Coral or in the barracks. Finally, I would try speaking to Aurak Grogoth, who is my steward. He resides in the private quarters section as well. If he isn't in the castle, he may be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food to stock our larder. I was elsewhere at the time of the robbery, and the chamber was locked. The only other people who have had access to the chamber and were unaccounted for are the court mage, Chanel, and the porter, Orgnolf. Don't forget to check with Bitneld, the captain of the guard, my steward, Aurak Grogoth, and my herald, Laith Wavrik. It's a matter of trust, and I don't trust you enough yet. Good luck, investigator.
What do you need? I was with the Countess all evening. Didn't see a thing. Take care. Yes?
He's captain of the Coral Guard. During the day, you can usually find him on patrol with us around the city.
Goodbye.
So, you a living statue, or are you gonna say something? That modern Orion has got no sense of humor. Hell of a warrior, though. No wonder he's done so well in the Fighters Guild. Aye, it was a fine portrait of a fine man. Who do you think you are, questioning me? I'd just as soon ask a goblin maiden to a dance than to answer your stupid questions. Oh, it's Valga's errand boy. How goes the big, important investigation? So, the Countess hired you to find the painting, eh? Well, you'll not find it by gawking at me. Who do you think...
Well met. What? Goodbye.
Greetings to you.
Greetings! Yes? Oh, there are a lot of fine-looking women in Coral, but they're all kind of snooty and not very nice. Well, that's just my opinion. Oh, there are... Emfred? She owns the Grey Mare, right? I go to the Oak and Crozier. I'm a captain, you see, and the Oak and Crozier serves a better class of people. Listen to me. I sure sound like a snob. Snooty, in fact, and not very nice. Thanks. That's a very good suggestion. I think I'll stop by the Grey Mare and perhaps pay my respects to this Emfred woman. I'm sorry, I wasn't in that evening. I was making my rounds of Coral. The only odd occurrence lately was with Channel. I have seen her spending a lot of time in the West Tower. When I asked her about it, she said it involved her spell research. I suppose at the time it sounded good enough for me. I read one of Castas Scribonia's books not long ago. Terrible stuff if you ask me, but some folks seem to like it. Farewell.
Hello. Are you searching for something? We're simple, God-fearing folk here in County Coral. Easterners worship their wallets and their fat bellies. I'm sure you've heard that Glistel and Melintus Ancrus are living together. Simply shameful. The stolen painting was of Count Volga. Whoever painted it could not do the man justice. He was kind and noble, which is difficult to convey on canvas. I'm afraid other than that, I cannot offer much more information. Yes, I have heard that the painting of the Count was taken. I was unaware she hired an outsider to conduct the investigation. May luck be with you. I am sorry. I don't really feel comfortable talking with you about that night. I barely know you. Until your return.
Go ahead, please. Some words should be shared only by friends. I don't trust you enough to reveal details about the castle to you. Good day.
Hello. Hello again. I hope your search for the painting goes well. The night that the painting was stolen, I was in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings. After a while, I decided to go into the dining area just off the Great Hall. I poured myself some wine and studied the charts I had made until it was time to sleep. From there, I went directly to my chamber and slept the rest of the night. Until your return.
Oh, it's Valga's errand. Back to work for poor old Orgnov.
May your kills be
Looks
quick
like you're handy
and
with a
many.
blade. Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the...
What?
Without question.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the city.
The Ulper have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
So long.
Good day.
Well met.
Greetings. Well met. How can I help you?
Looks like you're handy with a blade.
Good evening. Greetings.
noises coming from you guys.
Go ahead.
Let's place.
Odd noises. No, I haven't. That sounds a bit troublesome.
The Chestnut Handy Stables now offers to protect your horse. Seems...
What do you want? I don't trust you enough to reveal details about the castle to you. Yes? That'll get you something. Thank you. How kind. For me, thanks. Every little bit helps. I don't remember seeing Chanel or Orgnoff that entire evening. But then again, I stayed in my quarters most of the night. There was no point in going on my usual walk with all the rain falling. As far as Chanel and Orgnoff go, they seem fine to me. I only had a minor scrape with Orgnoff recently. I caught him drinking in the West Tower on the upper level. I told him if he didn't stop, I would tell the Countess. He just grumbled and agreed. He hasn't bothered me since. Do you know Renaud Germain, the fellow who lives on the west side of Coral? I saw him in Shadenhall recently and said hi, and he pretended he didn't know me. I was quite irritated and haven't spoken to him since. But I wonder, was he really trying to be a fool, or was something wrong? Take care.
Well met. How are you?
Hello again. I hope your search for the painting goes well. Yes, I have heard that the stolen painting, he was kind and noble. The stolen painting was of Count Volga. Whoever painted it could not do the... He was kind and noble until your return.
A pleasure to meet you again. Hard to complain about living in Coral. We've got everything you need. My duties rely on watching no more than the throne and attending to visitors. But confidentially, I will say that Orgnolf has been acting a bit unusual. His abuse of drink has gotten worse lately. He has taken to asking for money from others to purchase spirits. A porter's wage does not befit his habit. Fare thee well.
Greetings, investigator.
You again? Oh, it's Valga's errand boy. How goes the big... Who do you think you are?
Hi there.
Oh. Back to work for poor old Orgnal. Oh, it's Valga's errand boy. How goes the big and... The night of the theft, I was in the Great Hall, having an argument with a delivery boy from Braville. It seems his horse lost its footing in the heavy rain we had that night, and the shipment of port that it was carrying slipped to the ground. Oh, the fall broke most of the bottles. He didn't want to claim responsibility, but I gave him what for and sent him away. After that, I spent the rest of the night in my quarters, reading. Back to work for poor old Orgnolf.
What's this about?
Hello again. I hope your search for the painting goes well. Are you accusing me of taking the painting? How dare you accuse me without enough evidence to back up your story? Northern... Until your return. any luck yet?
Welcome to the Great Hall of Castle Coral, my lord.
Hello.
Do you ever spend time in the Oak Enclosure?
Certainly I've spent time there. Talasma Road, good, quiet inn.
Did you hear that Dharma came back, safe and sound? You know, Cenius' daughter, the Argonians.
Good.
Good to hear.
Good day.
How can I help you? How do you do?
Greetings, investigator. I hope the investigation goes well. Return to me when you've found the culprit. When you find enough evidence, confront the person whom you believe to be the villain and see if they will confess. I do not wish them harmed, as I want the thief to face justice. Good luck, investigator.
Oh, it's Valga's errand boy. How goes... Look me in the eye when you answer this. You dare accuse me? You ever hear the expression, fools rush in where Daedra fear to tread? Well, accusing anyone without evidence is mighty foolish. Back to work for...
Hello.
Hello.
The Chestnut Handy Stables now offers to protect your horse. Seems handy enough.
Hello, my lord.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about. Good to see you.